the past is only informing how you feel about the now. It didn't exist, and the future doesn't exist. Only the now, only the feelings about the now exist. I think you can have feelings about the now that are informed by like cognitive structures that are past without experiencing or thinking about the past in any way, shape, or form. I don't know what my sentence that I just said was about.
Yeah, you sounded like someone who was like.
Sounded like a college
Dude, do you think birds experience time different?
High on drugs.
Did you say? Do you think words experience time?
I said birds.
Oh, okay.
But you
Better
know,
question:
sure.
Do words experience time? Are words sentient?
It's hard to tell.
Right.
It's hard to tell.
Can we make a case for words being sentient? Like
I can.
all communication is expressed through words.
Right. Where do you draw the line at sentience?
Yeah. Can words pass a Turing test? Are words the only thing that can pass a Turing test?
Not a word. Words. It's very clear that it's not a word. Words. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, humans may not be sentient. Only words.
Who knows?
We are just sentient. We are carriers for sentient words that live in our brains. Ooh,
that's fun. I like that.
Yeah.
Do we want to start the show? Do you feel like we could do that?
No.
Yeah.
Why not, Andreas?
I don't believe in us.
Andreas, after all this time, if you don't believe in us, believe in the sentient words that inhabit our brains.
All right, let's let her rip.
I've got plenty of words.
I've got very few ideas.
Okay.
It's time for Thunk Tank.
We can argue about why.
Hi. Welcome to Thunk Tanked. My name is Calvin, and I am sentient.
My name is Andreas, and I'm a professional house painter.
Ooh.
My name is Eric, and I'm here to tell you that bologna is just a big hot dog.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Or hot dogs are just small tubes of bologna, depending on how you want to look at it.
I've forgotten about this entirely.
But while researching this topic,
Mm-hmm.
I looked up bologna or something on Wikidictionary, the Wikipedia dictionary. And according to Wikipedia dictionary, I'm going to read this. According to linguists, the easiest way to tell which part of Australia someone comes from is to ask them what they call the bland-tasting processed pork sold under various brand names in plastic-wrapped tubes. Similar products are known in North America as bologna. They have a list of different names for bologna from Australia.
Please.
And I'm going to skip some of these because they're terrible.
Oh, I'm excited.
Shit, where'd they go? Belgium sausage, Byron sausage. These are pretty garbage names. Where'd the good ones go?
They're never there when you need
Empire sausage.
But it's still sausage.
German sausage.
I mean,
yeah, I want like
type of sausage.
meat slabs.
Polony.
Polony.
Round meat.
Round meat.
Strasbourg. Wheel meat.
Wheel meat.
Why are they?
All right, mate. Where you going? I got me some wheel meat.
I don't
Oh, the
understand.
wheel meat sandwich.
That's what roadkill. You call that? That's what you call roadkill.
That is what you call roadkill. And wheel meat
Wheel
is.
meat, buddy.
You know, maybe they're referencing the roadkill, like that bologna. Bologna. What is that? It's basically roadkill.
Basically roadkill.
Yeah.
Wheel meat.
Wheel meat.
Oh, that's what I want to call it from now on.
Wheel-like cheese. Maybe they make their bolognas wider than they're long, like complete psychopaths. Big old wheel of meat, like a wheel of cheese.
I mean, I've never seen more than like probably 8 inches of bologna. Wouldn't be hard to make it shorter, I guess.
And all those slices are circular, like wheels. Maybe they're wheel meat. Few
Round
wheels
meat.
of bologna. Round meat.
Now, when you brought this up to us in person,
Yes.
the thing that caught my attention the most was that hot dogs.
Yeah.
Hot dogs being basically bologna,
Same thing.
and that we could then slice the hot dog into small things and make tiny sandwiches.
Tiny bologna sandwiches.
Yeah,
Or to be fair, big sandwiches with tiny slices of bologna on them also.
that's also a possibility. Yeah.
Giant hot dogs made out of bolognas.
Ooh. We should start grilling bologna.
I bet grilled bologna tastes pretty good.
I bet it's delicious. I bet fried is amazing. But that's just to be expected out of processed meats.
What about a hot dog cake where we take a bologna and we put it in a giant hot dog bun, put all the hot dog fixings on it.
Accoutrements.
Yeah, exactly. And then you take a vertical slice of that. You know?
Like a Swiss roll.
Yeah. Just tiny little, and that's your food.
and
That's your meal.
You're all eating a hot dog
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
One hot dog.
Like a party sub.
Yeah, except that it's a party dog.
Yeah.
But it's basically
Party
it's an oatmeal
is a
sandwich.
I think people would buy that.
Yeah.
You use you make it roughly the right size to like fit into a large loaf of like white Italian bread.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Everyone has the slice of a hot dog.
I'm amazed at the different mathematical ways that we can separate meat and bread and cheese to create sandwiches. Fascinating.
Oh well, it's because we got a lot of slight variations on flavors.
And because the sentient words that live in our head are letting us know that sandwiches are anything we choose for them to be.
Mm.
I'd like to propose. I think we should start making foodstuffs, and it's just like Capri Sun pouches with like a certain thing ground up into a slurry.
So not quite nutrient paste, but like
No,
this is
like
a PB&J, but you can drink it.
Exactly. Or this used to be, a hot dog with ketchup, mustard, and relish,
And
and
now,
now it's a paste
it's
that you can just ingest, and it's probably gray.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm
Sounds
really excited about it.
Somehow worse than hot dogs.
Hot dogs are amazing. I love hot dogs.
I hate hot
Okay,
dogs. Hot dogs are disgusting.
No, they're processed meat tube.
Yep.
This is the final evolution of meat processing. Tubed.
But it's
All
the
meat
question of
can
what
be a
kind of
food.
meat. It's the mystery meat aspect that I don't like.
Square hot dogs.
Okay, now I'm listening.
You no longer have to worry about them rolling around on the grill.
Yeah.
You just flip them to the next side. You grill them on all four sides. Oh, fuck.
no
we call
more
them...
unevenly grilled hot dogs.
Yeah. Oh, God.
No, you know what? You're onto something very important there, I think. Very important.
Are there any square sausages?
No. But the thing is, this is so processed, we could probably do it. Hot dogs are so processed.
Yeah, it's not like they're getting squished into a tube and then they take a tube shape. They are, I imagine, like like there's a shape of whatever the meat is and then the tube conforms to that.
So they are being squished into a tube. That's how sausages work.
But they're not
Hot dogs
sausages.
don't have natural casings, I
Hot
think.
dogs are not
Yeah.
sausages like that. That is maybe the big difference between sausages and hot dogs.
Yeah. So I think fucking square.
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 And yeah.
Eric?
Yeah. It would definitely sell to kids who think it's cool and
I think
different.
it would sell to adults.
It would more efficiently fit in packaging.
Way more efficient.
So you could have smaller package, which saves money on shipping.
We should patent square hot dogs.
Yeah. Because that's a thing we're capable of doing.
I mean, it definitely is. We could if it's not patented already, we definitely could get a patent for square hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't
Someone
think
in
that's.
the chat, just go quick and like Google patents for square hot dogs.
Oh
I'm
fuck!
sure
I
there
forgot
is
I'm not
one.
allowed to. Son of a
There's
bitch.
gonna be a patent from like 1904.
To better facilitate stacking.
Yeah, and the
We
only
have-
reason all hot dogs are round and not a superior square shape is because of the licensing fees from that patent.
Well, that patent expired decades ago. Hot dogs are round because sausages are traditionally round, and people would be freaked out if you just started having square hot dogs without a marketing campaign.
I think the marketing campaign is what does it, and you also have to sell proprietary square hot dog buns. They don't
Or
have.
sort of U-shape.
They don't come this way. There's a bread. That's the, and they're just the right size for a hot dog. Mm.
Ooh, hard no. Disagree. You ready?
Why?
They've got a V in the bottom and then vertical sides, so that you put the hot dogs on the corner, diamond shape.
Okay.
So you can have condiments in the sides. So it makes a nice way for your condiments to be on without falling off.
All
Like
right.
troughs on either side.
Double troughs. Look, I think there's a marketing thing right there with just calling them diamond dogs.
Diamond Dogs
Oh,
is fucking good. That's from Snake, Full Metal Snake.
What are you? Are you having a stroke? Are you okay?
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid. Thank you. They were the Diamond Dogs. That was the name of the new one, newish one. I don't know how
I
many
haven't
ones there've
played
been.
any of them.
There was one that was an open world game, or semi-open world.
Was
The
that the
newest
ones
one.
where the horses pooped realistically?
Yes.
That's all I know about any of them.
That
One
one
of them
was
had
remarkably
realistic horse
good for the
pooping.
small amount of time I played it.
It's an open world
Did it
stealth
realistically
game.
simulate horse pooping?
Yeah. It's an open world stealth game that you could do a lot of shit. It's great. You can also attach balloons to things to send them back to your base that you go to between missions.
Oh, I guess
So stealthy.
Hitman is kind of an open world stealth game.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
like
not.
that
It's not.
bigger map.
Okay.
Is there an open world Hitman game?
Hitman is inherently open world.
It's
like
it's
small
semi.
worlds. They're
It's
very
semi-open
small
world.
worlds.
Well, that
It's like-
counts as open world.
It's like when you get a mission, you can do it all
Level.
kinds of different ways. It's a very
Yeah.
open-ended
Okay.
solving.
Narratively open-ended, no specific path and things you have to do. But like, is that what it takes to be open world?
I mean,
All right, I might have misspoken.
no. I guess like
I don't know.
Breath of the Wild is open world. Like go anywhere, do anything at any point in time,
Yeah.
including die horribly to things that you're out of your depth for.
Well, that's how open world games should be. Unlike Skyrim, the terrible game, who has difficulty that ramps up as you get better. You never get better, or worse. And getting better isn't incentivized in any way.
It's Oblivion, where I just didn't realize sleeping leveled me up, so I never leveled up. So I was super overpowered for everything.
Right,
'Cause
because
I
your
didn't
skills would
sleep.
level up even if your level didn't increase.
Yep,
Just quick save, never sleep.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I do in real life.
That
Caffeine.
explains a lot.
So
That's why we were late today, starting the podcast.
So late. Oh my gosh.
So- I had an idea.
Yes,
Oh,
more
We
than
should
the
sell
hot.
beer in hardware stores.
wait, what?
We should sell beer in hardware stores.
Okay, well, there's
One.
no reason not to do that.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Why?
What?
Why? Go for it. Give it.
No,
give us
there's
the
no reason not to do that.
Like,
It's got to be a bar. You want to. What you do is you're like, oh, I got to go down to the hardware store get some stuff, and then
just open a bar called the Hardware Store.
All right, so that's a great idea. I will say, drunk dudes
Yeah.
will buy tools.
right.
Oh, are we trying to get the
I
hardware
see.
store customers drunk to sell them tools?
That's a good idea. This is the idea we're now doing. I do think Home Depot should just have a beer
Like Home Depot branded beer.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's Budweiser. Is Home Depot's slogan still "You can do it, we can help"? Because that's pretty
Probably.
funny. It's either that or that's Lowe's. I can't remember.
Some one of those stupid big box home improvement stores.
Look, this is a whole chain of hardware stores where the bar has cheap beers, right? We take a look. This is what we were talking about. We need more things where we take a loss and one thing to gain like way overpriced hardware. Okay, it's way overpriced.
Not even that overpriced.
Okay,
Just not cheap,
not cheap.
but
The beer is cheap
oh yeah.
and but good, and so everybody comes, gets drunk, buys a bunch of tools.
I suddenly really want to try some Harbor Freight beer.
Yeah.
Freight beer, it's
Won't be
legally safe.
It's the minimum requirement to be legally called beer.
It comes in a plastic can. Harbor Freight beer, the only beer imported from China for this.
Oh man, that's unpleasant sounding. Like I don't like beer to begin with. That is like
Yeah,
extra
it would not
bad.
be good.
Harbor Freight whiskey. You can clean your drain with it.
It's technically whiskey.
Technically, what makes something technically whiskey? Isn't it like a barrel or something like that?
Yeah,
It's something to do with the process of making it.
How-
yeah. It's about the barrel it's aged in.
How long does it have to be in that barrel to be called whiskey?
Not that long.
Yeah,
See?
probably surprisingly brief.
There we
Yeah.
go. There we are.
But to actually get the flavor, you know.
You buy some.
Artificially flavor it.
You buy
There's
some
some motor oil in there. You don't know the difference.
Some caramel
Budweiser.
coloring and
Budweiser. Put it in the barrels. Take it out. Bam. Harbor Freight whiskey.
shake it up in the barrel.
You can just shake it up real good, then it'll be fine. That's gross. Well, I
Harbor
like.
Freight branded beer sounds amazing.
We should write to whoever's in charge and be like, "Hey, your stores could you sell beer? You know?"
I don't know. The state laws may be problematic, but
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm pretty
But
excited.
like, you can get like license to sell beer. If you're
And
a
I mean,
grocery store, for sure. But
You
like convenience stores get licenses to sell beer, and they sell gasoline. That's basically hardware.
Oh my god. I like your coasters. Maybe not your coasters, but like with your drink, you get a coupon,
Okay.
but it's only for that day,
Okay.
right?
Oh,
So
I see what you're doing. I see what you're
Cool.
doing. Psychological manipulation.
oh fuck! I could buy a welder. I don't fucking need a welder. I don't need that.
But you might.
Fucking 20% off a welder. That's awesome.
You might. Every day there's a different thing in the store that
No,
is.
not even 20% off.
Yeah. It's small enough.
Free pitcher of beer when you buy a welder.
No,
Two free
wait.
pitchers of
No,
beer,
wait.
you
Now
know?
I think you've hit on it.
Yeah, like you don't even need to give them a discount. You just need to give them free drinks.
Like,
So you'd be like, "Yeah, I'm buying this welder. Here, take it," and it just add it to your tab, and it's fucking waiting out front.
Oh,
when you leave.
adding the hardware to the tab at the bar is fucking smart.
God, this is such a bad idea. I love it.
Conversely, free cans of beer to take home with hardware purchases would be a great excuse. Like, sweetie, I'm sorry, I needed a table saw, and they gave me all this beer.
I didn't want it.
Like,
I mean, what
Yeah,
we.
get a 6-pack. Buy a table saw. Get a 6-pack.
But I figured, we'll drink it eventually.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's just free money.
It's just basically, yeah, it's basically. Oh man.
Eventually.
somebody should give us control of Harbor Freight, because
Yeah.
whoever
Someone should give us control of
sucks.
fucking anything. We'll make this shit shine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Put us in charge of things. That's what we want.
It
None
is
of the
what I
work
want.
and all of the ideas.
I'm an ideas man.
Yeah. We don't work. We think of brilliant ideas. That's our job.
Mm.
Thanks to all our Patreons who make it happen.
Yeah, specifically you. You know who you are. The one person. Do we even still have him? I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You
I
know,
hope
like,
so.
it's
like he doesn't need to give us money.
it's worth it to
We're
know
gonna
that
keep
at one
doing this,
point.
and nothing will stop us.
Yeah, yeah. I have an idea, kind of. I've been thinking about television shows and anime that are not being done that should be done. That are like,
I also have an idea for this.
oh, okay,
Let's
okay.
hear your idea.
That's my idea. Okay, so, um, ancient civilization baseball.
Like Mayan baseball?
No, well, where you pick a time period, and it can be fairly large, and then you anthropomorphize the various countries into people that are in a baseball team, and then they play baseball against each other.
What about different wars?
That would be good
So
too.
like, there'd be these different anime schoolgirls, and they'd represent different ancient countries. Like,
Yeah, you're getting it. Yeah.
like ancient Greece is the slutty one, and ancient Mesopotamia is the violent one, and
Well,
I don't
no,
know the other anime
they've got-
archetypes.
So they've got to have like different, like, so like maybe even like their team is composed of various, like, when you get to Greek, you get like all the philosophers and stuff like that, or like the rulers and kings and things like that. But they are anime girls. I didn't even say anime girls,
Right.
but that's clearly what it
I
should be.
assume it would
Yeah,
have
it's
to be
obvious.
Anime
That
girls
doesn't
that
even-
represented
Right.
these civilizations, but they're representing famous individuals.
A
from
little bit,
civilization.
or
they're
towns and
gonna-
things like that, and then they are a baseball team
Okay.
playing baseball against other baseball teams that are other civilizations.
And each like set of, I'm gonna say wars because I liked my idea, but is like a past season. So like that one season when the Huns just fucked everyone up.
It's
They
history.
took on the gold.
It's a
Yeah.
history lesson. It's an anime. There's figurines you could buy.
Of course, there's figurines. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Who wouldn't have figurines?
Hmm
God.
But it's also heartfelt, and people go through things and they work together to be a team, and it's all that good sports show stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And they probably call out special moves when they swing the bats.
Oh, are you kidding? Yeah, with all kinds of like crazy, standard anime nonsense. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Special
Probably a
powers.
couple of bats exploding.
Special powers are definitely a thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, I mean the Huns can run incredibly fast by drinking their own blood.
Maybe they just run on
Horse
horses
blood?
because they transform into a horse, and
Yes, anime
Yeah,
girls.
real fast.
The anime girls are playing baseball, transform into a horse in order to run bases faster.
Yeah,
That sounds
but
exactly
only
like
the
something.
the ones from the Huns,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? The whatever
Yeah.
other
The-
ones do different things.
Yeah.
the Greeks just eat lead and fucking roll around or whatever.
The Aztecs do blood sacrifices.
Yeah, all
I don't
right.
know how that would work in the context of cute anime girls playing baseball, but it would be a great superpower.
I think they're going to pitch and like suddenly the sun there's a solar eclipse
Mm-hmm.
and the batter like can't see for just a second as the ball comes in and they get a just strike.
Yeah.
That's the Aztec. The Aztecs control the sun. I
Yeah.
think that isn't a racist opinion,
No. So.
but it probably
So.
is.
So. No. And
I don't know.
look. So the thing is that like not only just historical things that happened could happen, but like all kinds of versuses of these teams could happen that didn't happen in real life, and it'd be interesting to see these two cultures come together as anime girls and play baseball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
no,
the idea.
absolutely.
Alexander the Great versus Attila the Hun. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
I don't think that ever happened in real life.
I don't think so. And if
I'm
they,
not good at dates.
how did Attila the Hun
Seems wrong.
die? Like, how did they get beat? Was it?
I think he died in his sleep.
That doesn't sound right.
I don't know. I feel like looking it up is the thing to do, but I think we
Yeah.
all know the rule is can't Google it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he had the Gunpowder Empire, which was what used to be Turkey and is now what later became Turkey. The Ottomans. I think he ran full force into the Ottomans, and they fucked his shit up, and he went home.
Okay. Ready?
No.
Next anime.
No,
I've
no,
one-
you're right. I think
one-
I'm very much on the wrong.
Yeah, I don't think that's how history.
Next anime. Ready?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
How
it's
baseball.
it's tennis, but all of the players are various spacecraft anime girls. So they're playing tennis against each other, but
What about airplanes?
they're various spacecrafts part of the space race.
Wait,
Are there enough?
Yeah.
Are they spaceships or are they anime girls that represent spaceships?
They're anime girls that represent spaceships playing tennis.
Can
Right, so
Can
it would
I?
be like one of the girls is the Starship Voyager.
No,
and the
no.
other is an X-wing or a Tie Fighter.
No, not a fictional spacecraft, but like there's the
Challenger
what? Yeah,
regularly breaks their ankle before
exactly.
They
So there's
Sorry,
there's various
that's awful.
shuttles. There's various shuttles,
What do you want from me?
and then there's various. It's still too soon for Challenger jokes. Okay,
I
okay.
don't think so.
It
I
is
don't
awful.
think it is.
It is awful. But in this
is
idea
awful.
of the Challenger being an anime girl, it is extremely funny in a terrible way.
Ugh.
So here's the thing. It's like awful that it could be a joke. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway. Look, the thing is like there's a different like the Soyuz and like the Apollo, various Apollo ships and things like that, and they each are anime girls, but they're playing tennis.
So what about if they're not playing tennis, but they're sprinters? They're running races.
Okay.
Because it was a space race.
It was a
We
space
call
race.
it
And we
space
call
race.
it the space race. It
That's
just
a pretty good name.
the whole thing writes itself at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just click yes when Clippy asks you.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess follow-up anime idea.
Mhm.
It's a high school anime, but all the anime girls are representing different types of German sausages, and they compete in cooking competitions.
All right, so I'm gonna pitch another anime since apparently we're doing this.
Yeah.
But it's traditional
figured out the
Japanese.
formula for perfect humor.
It's
Just
traditional
now.
Japanese woodworking as an anime,
Mm-hmm.
which
And
Eric
all
had
the girls represent different tools.
Okay. God damn it.
Yeah. See, this is easy. You can just keep coming up with them. It's magical.
It's an anime about 3D printing, and all the girls represent different brands of 3D printers
And filament.
and filament.
All the boys are filament.
What does that mean? Wait.
I don't know.
I don't know. But that's great.
And it's
The
it's
girls are
about
gonna-
all these love triangles and stuff about like what type of filaments each of the printers likes and what temperatures to get them at and things like that.
And then in the end the printers just destroy the filament and make it into what they want. Yep. Nope. Good. That should be fine. This isn't problematic at all.
I was gonna just assume there was like this magical transformation sequence where like
Yes.
filament came out of their chests and
I think
into
they
the
like put their
girls',
hands
like,
above their heads.
magic
And they-
thing, and they just like came together and like created an object like with magic, with like 3D anime magic.
Okay, so the printers kiss. The printers have to kiss them,
Oh,
and then they spin around, and they melt into a puddle, and they pop up into a cool object.
there you go.
Yep. But if it's not a good fit, the print's all fucked up.
There's like MakerBot Chan and iPerusa Chan and like all the different printers. Why isn't that a thing already?
And all the filament printers think the resin printers are like weird.
Fucking there's one metal metal powder centering fucking thing. It's just like fucking in the corner occasionally just like destroying things with their hands. We don't talk about them.
Yes. But secretly,
There is a CNC machine.
secretly, all the boys want to date her, but she, she's not interested.
Fucking what? PCA? What's the common plastic? PLA. Thank you.
PLA and
PLA
ABS.
is just like really nice, but like a total pushover. And then there's like we got carbon fiber reinforced and shit like that. He's
real
a
cool
bad
and wears
boy.
Sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rides a
ABS.
motorcycle.
Really, really hard. They're tough
You're
guys.
not hot enough.
But like you
Get
make
hot
him cry
enough.
really easily.
Yeah, and they just like when they get involved, they just kind of like they tend to like turn
Break.
and break and warp.
Oh God. All right, that's good. Yeah. No,
Cool.
we've done a good job. That's a good anime.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's an anime where all the girls represent different brands of cell phones.
Okay. I did this. See, I feel like
This one might exist.
Yeah, see, if we keep going, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, we are going to stumble upon an actual anime that does exist.
So
Andreas, are you looking something up?
No, I have another idea. I'm
Oh,
pulling.
yeah. Tell us.
So, I feel like I said this one already. You have to tell me if I did. So it's magic card gambling. Have I said this already?
Like
It sounds
Magic
like
the Gathering magic cards?
Yeah, or work with Pokemon cards, or really any collectible trading card that has
Collectibles,
value.
Trading card, gambling.
So this is how it works, right?
Okay.
So it's kind of like poker, and maybe you each open a pack.
Okay.
Okay. And then, you can raise by opening another pack. Maybe not whole packs. You might need to like single wraps or something like that.
Okay.
I don't really know how this works. Wait, hold on. Right? You can raise by doing that.
Okay.
And you call or fold or whatever, right?
I'm confused. Keep
And
going.
it's all based upon the highest monetary value in
Okay.
of the hand. Right? So you want to get as much value in the hand. So there's weird there's like whatever statistical chances to get rare cards that are worth more or less, right?
Yeah.
So you win by having the most valuable hand. You can
Okay.
raise by adding a card to everyone's hand, right? And you pay for these cards.
Yeah.
Right? There's a fixed fee, like paying for a pack. But
Right.
but it's all based on the card value, so you have to know the card values, right? And
Right. Okay.
and when you if you win, you get all the cards.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
So, I think that
So this is a terrible game.
yeah,
It sounds like
Terrible
a Magic
game.
the Gathering tournament with fewer steps.
It's a Magic the Gathering tournament with fewer steps.
No,
but
but it's
there's
actually
more gambling. But it's hitting the
it's-
gambling.
it's not about this game being played. It is about people watching this game.
Oh, is this a televised game?
This
Maybe,
has
sure,
to be a televised game. There are people that come in, they've bought decks. There needs to be something else in.
So here's what I think it hits. People love opening packs.
That's what I'm saying. People like watching people open packs.
That's true, but people also enjoy opening packs.
Mm-hmm.
People like gambling, and people like winning and being good at things like that.
There's no skill in your game. It's just luck, though.
You have to know how there's a lot of skill because it's a lot of knowledge of knowing how valuable each individual card is, right? And then knowing what the statistical chances are that someone else at this many cards might have a value that's this or higher. There's skill. There's the same skill in poker. The rest is all table play.
Okay.
I mean, poker's all, I know what I have, I wonder what they have. This one's
Your game is
actually
like,
harder.
I think I know what I have, but I'm not sure because prices fluctuate.
Well, they'd have to be fixed ahead of time. Like, just ahead of time for that match or something. I don't know.
Like, yeah, but still, there's no way you can actually memorize all the possible prices.
Also, like, what if you're wrong about the price?
Then you fucked up?
But what if
Yeah.
you're wrong in a value that's higher than you thought? Is there a judge?
And there's probably, there's got to be fixed values of some sort.
Okay, so there's a judge.
Sure, or a spreadsheet, but yeah.
Or a dealer that looks up the cards
Yeah, exactly.
online and is like, what is this worth?
Okay, but before you stop getting hits, but then what is you always just want to keep getting a hit.
No, so everyone gets a hit. If you say it's like betting. I raise, saying I'll open another card. Anyone who wants to keep going has to also raise, which means they also buy one more card.
They will always raise.
No, you see, if they've got a shitty hand already, it's not worth it. If they
Yeah.
Oh.
there's a chance it is, but if it's bad, like yeah.
Like, it's basically poker, except less certain of the values of your cards.
It's basically poker, but less certain of the value of your cards, and
Less.
no one goes home with money.
Ooh.
The store keeps all the money.
Oh, this is full on. This is like Magic the Gathering tournaments, but less work for the game store employees.
Exactly.
That's actually kind of clever.
Yay!
It's evil and exploitative,
Well, yeah, I mean, it's my idea.
but it's actually kind of clever. And I think nobody would play it because there'd be the one guy that was good at it, and you would never beat him.
But everybody would try.
Some people might try.
Well, here's the thing. When they change over to the new... well, one, luck could always be on your side.
True.
And two, fucking new cards come out, you know?
Yeah, this isn't for us. This is for running a shop and making a dumb amount of money off of them. Of the
Also,
people that it is for.
You could have some sort of other value where it's like commons, uncommons, rares, legendaries, or whatever. And they're worth different amounts of points or whatever the fuck. You know, that sounds hard and shitty, though.
It sounded
That
like
actually sounds like an easier game to play,
It's an easier game to play.
which
That's true.
might make it more accessible and therefore more fun and more profitable.
I really like it when one of you starts talking about an idea and I'm like, what the hell is going on? What are they talking about? And I have no idea. But by the end of it, I'm like, oh yeah, that could work. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite spots in this, where we just kind of like I get turned around on the concept.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. Gambling is great, and people love gambling. Have you tried gambling?
Well,
Gamble your money in our Patreon.
Gambling
You might get lucky.
is not great to do. It's very dumb to do, but people that like it are also bad at like figuring out what a good thing to do is, and that makes it really good for a business to get into.
I disagree. I think gambling is wonderful, and it's a great financial decision if you don't want to have any money.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Or if you want to either have no money or a lot of money, but nothing in between.
To be fair, yeah, two-person gambling's pretty great.
Because you either take...
Because there's like
the
a
other guy's
50% chance you're the one that ends up with the money.
Well,
That's
assuming that like it's a fair game.
Yeah.
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah. Try that with a street hustler. It's a two-person. It's 2
No,
person gambling.
Very few people are gonna like make fair bets with you, bro.
I mean, underground poker exists at people's houses.
Yeah, but that's because people like playing poker. And I don't
Or
know.
no,
What the
I'm not a
stakes
gambler. I don't
are.
give a shit. I'm too cheap to fucking pay
I'm too
for
cheap to
cards.
give my money to a casino. Yeah, damn right.
Yep.
Damn right.
But like buying insurance is kind of like gambling.
Mhm.
It is like gambling.
It's like forced gambling. You don't want to sometimes, but the
Well,
government tells you have to.
Government mandates you to.
Yeah.
And you definitely almost never make a profit on your insurance.
No, I'm pretty sure that's true.
Fuck, am I not an insurance company?
Because you need a lot of money to be an insurance company. Like, not a lot. It's probably smaller than I think. But, like, you need, like, a significant amount of money, and then you have to do marketing. And, like, if you only have a few clients and one of them goes horribly wrong, you go out of business.
Yeah, it's dumb how much almost all business comes down to marketing. Like,
Yeah.
The only true art form is marketing.
wow, that's sad. Okay.
As we've learned from, what was it, Mad Men, the TV show. Yes?
Mm.
That's right?
I didn't watch very much of it.
I never
upset
watched
me.
it.
Okay,
I never
good.
watched it.
All three of us, no idea what we're talking about. Great.
I watched some of it. It just upset me, so I stopped.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
at some point, people in charge of large amounts of money figured out that convincing people to buy the product is where the money comes from, not making the product or making good products.
Mhm.
And
Pretty
that's
sad.
when the world started spiraling into ruin. Which
How
is
do
why we
we
need to
remove
spiral it
market-
out of ruin?
How do you remove marketing? from the
Make it
world?
illegal.
They'll still do it.
Huh?
They'll still figure out ways to do it.
Well,
Mm.
you could, or you could require counter marketing. Fun fact. The reason that advertising cigarettes on television is illegal is because cigarette companies lobbied for it to be illegal. They wanted the government to prevent cigarette companies from advertising on television because whether cigarettes were healthy was a political issue, and there was a fairness doctrine that required television to give time to the opposing viewpoint. So every 2 cigarette ads, they ran an anti-smoking PSA. And this caused one of the most drastic decreases in smoking in history, and the cigarette companies didn't like that. So they needed to stop advertising on TV. But one company couldn't stop because the others would just take their customers. So they had to make it illegal to make everybody stop. You can make advertising illegal, but only if the companies want to stop advertising.
I have a possible other solution.
Literally murder them in the street. I'm sorry. What
No.
are you?
No, strangely, not that. And most of my solutions, this involves an artificial intelligence doing a significant amount of more work than one person or a group of people could ever do very quickly. And it is flooding marketing on all levels for all types of things.
That would require paying for that marketing, though.
Not entirely. The thing is that what you want to do is you want to, like internet marketing, right? You can pay for views, right?
Yeah, sure.
So what you
do that.
do is you overwhelm the thing so that like 50% of the time you are getting ads that are fake things. And another half the time you're getting ads that are real things. And after a while, you can't tell the difference between the two things.
But here's the thing: you're not going to see a fake thing in the store,
That's okay.
is it?
The point is that you're going to start looking at ads and going, I don't even know if that's real.
So here's an idea that's already on my list is a browser extension that automatically clicks ads.
What? Why?
So hear me out.
Okay.
To deplete the marketing budget of the advertisers.
Mm.
Because they don't pay unless somebody clicks. They pay per click.
Wait a second.
Yeah!
Right.
If you're auto-clicking and like opening in a new window and then closing that window in the background and nobody ever sees the ad,
Yeah, you let it run and
that's
sit there.
costing those advertisers money.
You let it sit
Yeah.
there in the background, just doing nothing.
Just opening ads.
And even like just making a mouse move around and looking like you're interested.
Yeah.
Every single
Coming
ad
around,
you see.
clicking a few things.
Every
Yeah.
single ad you see.
Just the ones that are for things that aren't artificial intelligence isn't advertising because we don't want to deplete our marketing budget.
Right.
But
So hold on now.
yeah.
The idea is that like you also in this browser extension it blocks you from seeing it as well.
Oh yeah, it's completely invisible to the user.
But
Yeah.
it makes it look like to the advertisers that they've gotten a click.
And somebody browsed around on the page and clicked a few links or something.
Yeah, you just have to be very careful that you don't go to a site that is actually very problematic.
Won't matter. It's gonna go into a little safe zone.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
clicks the thing and then pulls it up into a separate process. It is free of changing your settings. It puts it in like a little safe mode.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
could be done. Maybe it's more than a browser extension. Maybe it's a whole browser. You know, so it can be set up very, very safely.
I don't think it needs to be more. I think Firefox has some sort of like sandbox mode. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments.
Sounds right.
But I think I think you could do this as a browser extension. I think it would work very well too.
I think it's genius. I think it's
Right?
absolutely
Instead of ad
genius.
blocking. What is it? What is it? Ad eating.
There's
Not
enough.
blocking the ads, it eats the ad.
There's enough pissed off people on Reddit and things like that this would actually make a dent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't even care whether it works or not. I want to see what happens to society if this was implemented. Right? What is?
Make this.
I could make this. I think.
See if
I-
you can make that a fucking app for Chrome.
It's got to
I
work
think
on
it has
phones
to
and
be
everything.
Firefox. I
Does
think it has to be Firefox. I think Chrome will stop you because Chrome is Google and they make money from the ads. They will be like, "Oh
Fair
yeah,
enough.
we're gonna not have that happen." But like, if you do it on Firefox, nobody will stop you.
I feel like maybe there's a way to to make this happen. You know, like before the browser somehow, like a
Your Raspberry Pi.
like a
Pi-hole.
VPN. I
Oh.
want to do it in software, right?
Mhm.
I'm wondering if there's a way. I have to think about that because I'd
I
like
mean,
it to
how
be
many
simple for everybody. You know.
how many simultaneous clicks? I mean, it's going to be only throttled by your broadband connection. But I guess if you get on a good fiber network, maybe you can have just a computer that constantly finds and clicks on ads while shifting its IP address and MAC address.
So
and
for a
shit,
short
dumping
period of
cookies.
time, it's going to be very good for all of the sites that have ads on them, and very bad for all the people who have ads on those sites. And then
This
what?
is why we should have.
What's the response to this?
I don't know. It might be less advertising. It might be more.
Ads you can't click on?
Yeah, probably. That's good. I like that. That
But
sounds great.
How would they know what to? I guess they like just get it by views.
By views?
Yeah, which would be way less annoying than the clickable ads.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
No.
So I do worry that like when you poke an ecosystem like this that much, you can make drastic changes that make things end up much worse than what you had previously.
So my ultimate goal is to kill Facebook.
Okay, well, I mean, as is everyone's.
As
But
And
it should be.
Instagram and TikTok and
Sure.
Snapchat and all those things. Probably Twitter too.
Yeah.
All of them.
A good chunk
Kill
of
'em
those
all.
are under one or
Meta.
two
Please note
umbrellas.
this is a metaphor for me killing corporations, not actual human beings. I'm not threatening anybody. This is a comedy podcast, and I'm a fictitious person. Fuck off.
I'm a fictitious person. I represent my character is fictitious.
This is just what my character would
Indeed.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is role playing. I'm playing the role of someone who's angry at Facebook.
Yep. We think
Not
it's funny.
threatening
It's satire.
anybody
Uh,
who's a human, just corporate persons, and I want to destroy them economically.
Did you guys see that that Oculus, or which is now Meta, is now going to make it so that you can use your Meta headsets without a Facebook login?
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Really?
now you just need a Meta login.
Funny.
They
Funny.
fixed it. Problem solved.
Nice try, Zuckerberg.
Isn't that fucking hilarious?
Has nobody hacked those fucking things yet?
I don't know. I don't care.
No one gives a shit.
They're
They're
I
not
do
good enough.
care. They're better
really
than they
good.
should be because they're a loss leader.
Yeah.
Oh no, agreed. But they're not good enough
Not
Mm.
good enough for
So-
what? The hack?
for me to give a shit.
Like
Oh.
people, dude.
They're really
people
good.
Hack PlayStations.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
The headsets
better
are
VR headset.
the headsets are really good. The terms of service are bad.
Yeah. I want them to hack the headset so I can use the headset so I can have a throwaway garbage headset.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to sweat into something that isn't very expensive.
Super rad
Nice
to have
play
something.
in my living room and not have to worry about
Yeah.
all the shit that's around.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever, I'm gonna punch it
Inexpensive.
with my face.
Inexpensive. You take it with you to a hotel. It still works. You put it on. You're in VR. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good point.
Take it on vacation.
It's
And they
great.
do all the computing on board, right?
Yeah.
They still.
You can do both. You
They
can
have the option for like more graphics too.
you can hook it up to the computer. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome, and I will not buy one. I would not recommend it to anybody.
I want one, but I want one that's not connected to the whole Meta infrastructure. Which is
Can
why
we
I'm hoping
not?
somebody would hack those things.
Can we not hack them? There must be a hack.
It
Yeah.
can't be that hard, but like
And
Maybe
that's
it
about
is,
as
I don't know.
cyberpunk as you get.
hacking a
That is pretty cyberpunk.
VR headset.
Fucking hacking a VR headset to make it work without using the fucking Meta.
Yeah, I should look
Keep
into
you
it.
off
I
the
haven't.
metaverse grid.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Got to be someone running Ubuntu on their fucking VR headset.
Jesus. I hacked my VR headset. It doesn't run games anymore. Just a desktop environment and a text editor.
Yeah, and I need a mouse and keyboard hooked up to it, and it's really hard to see through the little lenses, but it does work. Dude,
Guys,
did we learn anything today? Is this over? Did we thunk?
I think this is over. I think I learned that I want to open up a bar that sells screwdrivers.
I learned I wish my hardware store sold beer.
Yeah.
I learned that I wish my brother-in-laws ran Harbor Freight.
Oh
Yeah.
God, me too.
That'd be nice.
All right.
Oh my god, here's Final Thunk. It's an anime and all the girls represent us and they do Thunk Tank.
But Thunk Tank is really popular and everyone likes them. Because it's fiction and we get to have
Yeah.
that.
Okay. How much does it cost to get an animation studio to like animate our old episodes?
Oh, not that much.